One thing I learned a long time ago, I think is really important is as a leader, you have this imagination of what the culture is in your organization and you imagine what it is. And sometimes you work in an org where people tell you all kinds of great things about you, about your teams, etc. And what you really hope isn't happening is there's an alternate culture actually happening beneath the surface. And the alternate culture beneath the surface is the opposite of what you think. That's terrible as a leader. You're being fed bad info. Everybody's saying all the right stuff, but not telling you what the real situation is. And while you'll never be deeply, perfectly aligned and in tune down to the microscopic detail in the culture, you don't want to be out of a room and then the room changes and says totally different things than it would say when you're in the room. And what you're hoping for is the culture you think it is versus the culture that it is are really tightly overlapped. Being close to your people, empathizing with them, being able to do the jobs that you're asking them to do in the process, be able to step in front of them and take the hard shots when sometimes the hard shots come so that they're not the ones having to take it. They see you having their back in that way. And then sometimes it's making hard decisions where there's not a good fit in the org because at the end of the day, sometimes that can be detrimental to others in the org that are having to pick up the load in the process. There's a lot of tough things that come with being a leader.